Welcome to part 2 of my video series about how to record your guitar as good as possible. And we start with mono recording. I can hear your thoughts now. Why mono? Doesn't stereo sound so much better? Well, maybe, but we have to earn stereo. Today we are going to find out where your guitar sounds best at one particular spot with one mic. And to do so, we are going into a church. And we're using 3 microphones by Schoeps, the MK4 and the CCM4, which are cardioid capsules that should sound all the same. And we start with a quite close miking at about 20 centimeters in front of the guitar. One microphone is pointing to the fingerboard at about the 12th fret. One microphone is pointing to the sound hole, and one is pointing to the area below the bridge. So let's hear if we can't get 3 very beautifully different sounds. That's quite impressive, right? So what do we actually hear? Maybe press pause on the video and write your comments down below in the commentary section. The sound in the area below the bridge, for me, has more low frequencies, not so present, and it seems more distant than the microphone actually is. The sound from the mic in front of the sound hole seems a bit more messy, and it's kind of a darker sound. And the sound from the microphone pointing to the fingerboard is a bit thinner, but also a bit clearer. And we can also hear much more of the operating noises of the guitar, the squeaking and the plugging of the strings. Next, we are going to place the microphones 2 meters or 2 big steps away from the guitar, but the microphones pointing in the same directions as before. Well, the differences between the mics aren't that clear anymore. But since we are in a church, we also captured a lot of room tone, which is reverb. So the sound isn't as transparent anymore. So maybe the truth lies in the middle. Let's place the microphones 1 meter in front of the guitar, pointing at the same directions as before. Now one could say we have the best of both worlds. It's a clear and transparent sound, but we also have the feeling of being in a room, which means we hear reverb. And that fits our real world listening experiences, because in every concert hall, even if we practice at home, we always hear reverb. What was your favorite mic position and why? So what about your guitar? Maybe there were much more positions than we tried now, but I leave that to you as your homework to find out where your guitar sounds best. In the next video, we are going to have a closer look at stereo in general, and especially to the 4 most important stereo recording techniques, and maybe a 5th as a bonus. Thank you for watching. See you next time.